Hi there, Dave here, and this is garden tour number 2 of the year. You can see the rhubarb's coming up really good, the daffodils are growing really good, and really pretty. On the edge of the garden here. Eventually the asparagus will be coming up really good. There's a couple little spurs coming up because we had a couple days of 80-degree weather, but we've been pretty dry, so we only got the little tiny bit of asparagus coming up here. But that'll change as time goes on. The bushes, currants and gooseberries are starting to leaf out. I still haven't gotten to rototill in my garden yet, which I will. But it's still early. It's still only April. Normally only frost comes out of the ground April 1st, so we're well ahead of the game as far as the growing season goes. We're just way dry. And we're going up to the upper garden now. And I hear my daughter's alarm clock going off. Must be time for them to roll on out of bed. Walk past the car here. Here we have the front garden, and that's a lot of different perennials, and they're all coming up pretty good. A lot of weeds coming up with them, which is a constant battle, of course. Daylilies, peonies, globe thistle. The hostas are coming up in the back. Perennial bachelor buttons up pretty good. The lilac bush is leafing out. No flower buds on it, but that's a later variety. We got more of the flower garden here. These are pretty much perennials here too. Bee balm's just starting to wake up. A few other things. Lilies, I leave the stalks in there so I can tell where they grow, so I don't dig them up. And we got the lungworts coming up, and prairie smoke is doing really good. Got plenty of the German irises, just the plain colored ones. And here we got the bleeding heart coming up with a bunch of weeds. Birds are back. Tree swallows are in the nest boxes fighting with the bluebirds, which they always do, and there are some tulips coming up there, but we don't mind the bluebirds fighting the tree swallows because they're both good birds. It's the English sparrows we don't want. They just eat seeds, and they aren't very good birds for bugs, so we'll make sure that they don't make nests in our nest boxes. Here we have the daffodils back by our greens garden. This is where I plant the vegetables and lettuce and peas and all the kitchen garden type things that don't require a huge plot. The big garden is where I grow the corn and the tomatoes and peppers. And then we have the herb garden. And the herb garden's doing really good. Walking onions are coming up very good. The tansy, which tends to take over. I probably shouldn't have planted it there, but it's coming up. Got a little bit of a garlic that I missed. They're coming up. And then we have the chives, and I think I misnamed this the last time. I think I called it arugula, and it's actually, I think it's sorrel. Not sure though. I'll have to jog my memory. It's one of those perennial greens. And we'll come back over here, and we got this little bed all dug up pretty good. I stuck my mugo pine back in the ground. The dog pulled it out last fall, and it was all winter long, so I don't know how well it's going to do. Probably not too good. But then I wanted to show you the little, get my shadow out of the way here, scaleas. And they're all, probably mispronounced that. But I'm not Greek or Italian or anything like that, so I never studied it, so I don't know that. But anyways, that's the garden tour, pretty much basic stuff, and I hope to be planting some vegetables this afternoon. I got a few trees and bushes from the nursery that I'd like to plant, and we'll let you know in garden tour number 3, and maybe I'll have a little bit of a planting. Oh, I forgot to show you the forsythia. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? That's a sign of spring. Definitely. Oh well. Talk to you next time. Bye.